All right, so good morning again. Another take of the day. So here's what I did. There's going to be all kinds of the tentacles that's going to stretch out from there all the way down to here, and so I'm picking a safe spot to where I'm just trying out a method there. Okay, I've carved a mast that was 17 inches tall, and I carved all the suckers there. These are the suckers that that are on the tentacles of the octopus, and I did it before by like taking a quarter or a 50-cent piece and laying them out along, and then drawing tracing that circle on there, and then carving around it out by hand, and then you say you're left with something like that. Well, that's a lot of time, and so look at this is stretching out 4 feet along here. And so now here's the other thing. This surface here can be left flat, okay, relatively flat. I could clean it up, leave it flat, and go from there. But what I want to do is concave it. Okay, so let me go ahead and I use this knife on the one that I've done on my mask. I'm gonna have to set the phone down here for a second and maybe make a couple of cuts on there. Go from there. You're looking at the wood I just laid you on the bottom there, or on the block of wood there. Okay, so here's the other thing I'm doing. So what I'm doing right now is I'm working with this little detail knife, because for me, I kind of like having the suckers of the devilfish or octopus or whatever you want to call it, or however you refer to it. So there we go. So now it's got a concaveness to it, and so that's an option there. Okay, and so what do you do if you have massive of these on here? So what I'm going to do then too is I got some abalone shell type stuff that I'm going to be securing to putting on top of here. So you have 3 different things here. One, I can go ahead and carve these, trace this around and carve it out by hand, which takes a lot of work, and then you don't get a uniform circle. And then 2, I could leave it flat, just whatever the surface is on the wood there. And then, or 3, I can go ahead and concave it. Now, I can go ahead and paint this up this way too, because I've seen the suckers painted like let's say it'll be white. It's not white, just like the whole saw there. And then the arm, the tentacle arm, will be painted like an orangish reddish color. That I've seen done too, and it looks really nice. Now, to inlay and put abalone shell on there is even more work, and so it all whatever artist chooses to do requires more work. This is like doing inlays type of thing. It doesn't matter whether you're doing inlays like putting operculum shells in, those take time. Putting in abalone over here, that type of stuff takes time. All of that takes time, and time is money. And so, but this is what I'm doing. I decide, well, okay, I'm going to work and go about it. Check it out. I have never used a hole saw, but I've seen other artists that have, and so I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to give it a go. I did it by hand before, like I said, on the mask, and my goodness, that's a lot of work, a lot of work, and all of this is a lot of work. But anyhow, that's my little tidbit for the day.